Hi, my name is Tomasz and you're watching Casual DIY channel. In today's episode we'll be making a very simple jig that will help you to sand little small object that sometimes it was very hard to sand down. Check out the video. So in the last few months I actually got very frustrated with sanding down small pieces, mainly with my casting. So for example, look at that, that's an absolutely tiny piece of my casting, and now I'm in a process of making a bookmark, and as you can see it's really thin, and it's really difficult to actually start it off with a sander because, well, it's difficult to grab, and usually I'm just sanding off my nails or my fingers. So let's make two jigs to sort that problem out. So this is the list of things we're gonna need for our project. We're gonna need 4 pieces of wood. Actually, in this case I'm gonna be using 18mm ply, but any other material will do just fine. After that we're gonna need some bolts. Mine are 10 centimeters long. You don't have to go as long as that, but in my case I didn't want to limit myself to something else. Also, we're gonna need some washers and wing nuts. We're also gonna need a sheet of sandpaper. In my case it's 60 grit. The first thing I'm going to tackle in this project is the size of my plywood. More or less it's fine, it's just a little bit too long. So I'm just going to trim it on my miter saw, as you can see. Now we need to find the centers of these little boards, as we're going to be pre-drilling the hole for the bolts, and we're also going to use a bigger drill bit to make a space for the head of the nut as well. Okay, so before we start drilling, I just want to talk to you about something really quick. Some time ago, a company called Abrax sent me some gear over, and one of the pieces that actually sent were some drill bits. Now, it's a UK-based company, and I actually had some time with these drill bits and other pieces that I will show you later on during my videos. But I just want to mention this drill bits right now. They're multi-purpose. And they're absolutely fantastic, they're absolutely phenomenal. But they also sent me some normal brad point drill bits as well, and they're absolutely fantastic. Me, as you know, I'm a cheapskate and I don't spend a lot of money on my tools, and usually the drill bits I buy, they're probably from Aldi or Lidl. That's how much I spend on them. But you know, as far as I do, they don't actually last that long. And to be fair, looking at the expenses, how much I spend over the year, probably buying a little bit more expensive bit will serve you a lot longer. Now, I'm really impressed with the multi-purpose drill bits, and I'm going to show you them today. If you're interested in getting these, I will link that company down below in my description and in the comment section. I am not getting paid for it, I'm not getting any commission for it. It's just a really good product, and you know, if something's good, it's worth mentioning. But let's head to the drill press. Okay, so this pair will stay as is, but this one I want to have the head the front of it in a bit pointy shape. That will allow me to sand in some angles and basically give me a few more options. Okay, and the next step is to actually glue the piece of sandpaper onto the blocks themselves. Now, why are we doing it? For extra grip. So the piece of wood or anything else will be really well clamped between those two blocks, and the sandpaper will help to prevent any movement. What am I using to attach it? Just a normal spray adhesive. Right, let's put everything together. Okay, but you're probably gonna ask, how the hell does it actually work? Well, for this to work correctly, you're actually gonna need some shims. Let's say I want to sand this little bit here. So have a look how I'm gonna set this up. So it's absolutely that simple. I've got some pieces over here which I'm gonna use as shims for all the projects I've got. And to be honest, I've actually got a set of plastic shims that I will probably use, but you don't have to have them. Offcuts from your jobs, now you can actually utilize them as shims. So let's put it over here like so, and let's get this one for example. Yeah, just over there. Tighten that up, and look at that, that is not moving absolutely anywhere. So let's set up one more. Let's say I need an angle on this one. Let's go it like so. Put a shim at the back. In you go. Small piece like that. This is not budging at all, not moving anywhere. So let's do some sanding. Simple as that, really, absolutely so easy. But that's not all. So I've got this fantastic casting that I've done a while ago. It's got some really amazing burl in there. That's resin from Resin Pro. I want to make a page stopper from this, but as you can see, I've got really nasty marks after cutting it on the bandsaw. So let's get that sorted. Shim at the back, this is at the front. I can now easily sand this down. Let's have a go. And look at that, it's coming off really nicely, so you can get rid of all those really nasty marks. And this is really thin, look at this. How thin is that? Holding in your hands would be absolutely impossible, but with this absolutely that simple jig, no problem at all. Right then, so I hope you enjoyed this little project and maybe it inspired you to do something better than this, because you know, there's always room for improvement of these two designs. And let me know if you're using something similar, exactly the same, or you came up with another solution, because I'm quite interested. I do sand a lot of small pieces, so it was a really bow ache to actually sand them down. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, drop me that like button down below. If you're not a subscriber, consider subscribing. And I do have a full playlist of everything I've got in my workshop, all the benches and everything like that. It's a cool playlist, should be right over here. Go and click it. Maybe there will be a project that you can incorporate in your small workshop or small garage. For now, that's all. Thanks for watching. Take care.